Hello everybody, Cruside here yet again. Wanted to do a video. I'm just completely winging this thing. I didn't plan a script well, I was planning a script and now I just don't feel like using it. What made this game Endless Online? What made it so nostalgic? Um I don't know exactly. It's very strange. Back in the day when I used to play this game when I was a lot younger, actually I was in when I started playing, I was in elementary school actually when I started playing this game. Um, but there seems to be certain games out there that seem to have a lot more of a nostalgia factor than others, which I find is very strange. I don't understand why that is. There's certain games I play where I feel really nostalgic when I hear about it again or hear some music from it, sound effects, makes me want to play it again. But that's also the case with this game as well. And then there's other games out there that don't really have that factor on me, and a lot of other people as well. It seems that the nostalgic games out there are the ones that like everybody agrees upon. Everybody agrees that that game is nostalgic. And then there's other ones where they're kind of nostalgic, whatever. Nobody really cares that much. Like, yeah, I like that game, but they don't get this overwhelming feeling of nostalgia. And I don't really understand why that is. I don't understand what factors play a part, what variables play a part in that in a game. I just don't get it. But this game is one of those. Yeah, so I just wanted to make a quick little discussion video. What made this game so nostalgic? I want people to be participating in comments or not, whatever. Just do whatever you feel like. But yeah, what was it? It's the sound of when I heard those, the bow and the, melee attacking sound effects, like just brings back all these memories. And a lot of the songs, a lot of the tunes bring back a lot of memories. They're just really nostalgic. The Avian, however you pronounce that town tune, or Opozin's Lair and the Reaper Cave and the Ice Caves was the most nostalgic thing for me ever. I'm just saying, when I heard those Ice Cave themes again, I was like, oh my gosh, Endless Online. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I just don't understand what makes this game so nostalgic. But it's not that many people know about it, and it's a humble little quiet game, and it's so imbalanced, and there's so many problems with it. The list goes on and on. I even made a whole video talking about the problems with the game, the biggest problems anyway. But it's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. This game, and there's a couple other games out there that I used to play when I was really young that are really nostalgic. And then there's a couple others, even though I really like those games, they weren't so nostalgic to me. I don't know what it is, and I'm sure a lot of you out there probably have similar feelings about certain games. Like, yeah, that one was really nostalgic. You look up a song from that game or something on YouTube or whatever, and then everybody in the comments is saying the same thing. Like, oh man, it's so nostalgic. It brought back so many memories. But then there's other games that aren't really like that as much. I mean, every game and everything, movies, whatever, everything is a little bit nostalgic to an extent, but some just tend to be more than others. And Endless Online seems to be one of the few that is very nostalgic. And I thought when I was really, really nostalgic about the game. I wonder if somebody's counting how many times I'm saying the word nostalgic in this video, but I I really was feeling very nostalgic about this game years ago, I remember, and I was like, man, I want to play that again. And it was I wanted to play it again so bad, and then, like, when I started making videos and stuff, and when I saw the comments, it seems that everybody else was saying the same thing. They're all saying, wow, I really miss this game. I miss it so much, and I love everything about it. And yeah, that's like exactly how I feel too. It doesn't just seem to be a personal thing. It seems like anybody who's played this game is nostalgic to it. I don't really understand why it is, but it's interesting, isn't it? And there's other games out there that are the same. I wish I knew what those factors were. Maybe other people will know what they are, and they'll be able to post what they think in the comments. And hey, bot walking around, people just ruined this game so much. See, look, I yawned right there. I'm so tired of this. I cannot believe how badly people ruin the game. All the bot, like 2/3 of the players or so are all bots, maybe 3/4 even. And the only people who do play are just kind of sit around the church at Avon. They just talk about nothing, and it's spam crap on global and insult each other. I don't understand what it is. I wish the level blocks were gone. I wish we could just all play the game again. I wish there was a bigger community again. Back when there were like 1,500 or 1,000 or so players on at a time years ago. That was years and years ago, but it's gone, unfortunately. I wish it would be just the original Endless Online would be brought back. No, I'm not talking about private servers. I'm not talking about any of that stuff. I'm just this. But who knows? We may never see it in its heyday again. Even though its heyday wasn't even that big, just a thousand players, 2,000 players or so. That's like nothing compared to other games. But it was to Endless. I miss this game so much, and I love the music. Even though it's not very good music, the sound effects aren't very good. The quality is really low in a lot of things. But for some reason, it's so nostalgic, and I just don't understand why. So I believe it's time for me to be off. What do you think about this whole thing? I don't know.